I don't know. I don't know what's this week. I have no idea. I didn't even look, so I don't know much of what's coming out this week. Ultimate Black Panther, been pretty cool. Good, solid book. Great art. Awesome art. I think just a different take. I think it's cool. Like, I don't read Black Panther typically, but like he's struggling on how he's going to lead his country and coming to terms with his powers and all that kind of stuff and all the forces coming against him. It's just a cool book, man. Not too over the top, but it's got a good story to it. But I think those were so driven by the characters as well, and the acting in those, just good stories, easy characters to root for. Perfect. Perfect. Denzel Washington is my favorite actor, period. He was a great bad guy in Training Day. I think it's one of his best all-time roles. And the cool thing with that, when he did that movie, he came back and did like 2 or 3 movies where he was a good guy to make up. So hopefully he's in this and he's pretty bad, and we get few cool movies out of it with him being a good guy again. I'll take chances. If there's a writer that I know that I usually like, I'll take a chance there. If something pops off cover-wise, like the art's really good, sometimes I'll take a chance. I think I always have a pretty good idea of where I'm going, what I'm reading. Or if I come in and there's great buzz on something. If somebody starts talking about something and everybody's reading it and digging it, then a lot of times I'll probably jump on as well. Opinions matter. Where Monsters Lie was a great one. Kyle Starks, kind of out of nowhere, just great book, unique story, and something different, something that hadn't really seen before. So that's always cool when it's something there, because a lot of it's the same type of stuff or same idea, which is part of the reason why you love it. But when there's something out of the box, it's cool. Ed Brubaker, #1. No two ways. Brubaker, if his name's on it, it's always going to be good. I still love Garth Ennis. He always will do really good stuff. I like Tinian right now, who does Something Is Killing the Children. He's done a lot of Batman stuff over the last few years, but all his stuff on his own that he's doing is pretty solid, pretty cool. House by the Lake, Small House by the Lake, Small House in the Sea, or Nice House in the Sea. Those have been really cool books. And when he comes in to do superhero stuff, it's usually solid as well. I feel like he's probably a geek that just has a good time doing it. Looks cool. Looks cool. Actor looks awesome. He looks, he's got a good Superman look going. You can clearly tell they put a lot of money into it. I think most of the movies that have come out the last 15, 20 years have at least been okay to very good. And it's better than the content we got when we were kids. Like, they're really cool movies. There's good actors. You can tell there's good stories. They draw a lot from the comics, so that's always pretty cool. So we'll see. James Gunn's got a great track record. The Guardians movies were really cool. I liked Peacemaker on Max. I thought that was good. He's got a good sense of humor and doesn't take it too serious, which is awesome. It should be light and fun, and that's typically where he goes with it. I don't know. It didn't stand out good or bad one way or the other. I'll say this, like, it looks like Superman, right? You know what Superman looks like, even if there's some tweaks and it's not perfect to what people want. You know it's Superman, and the character is 80 plus years old, I think, at this point.
Somebody get me a goddamn wheelchair!
So it's not always going to look the same to everybody, but that's one of the great things about comic books to me, is that you can change up Batman's and draw Batman or Superman differently. It's Batman or Superman or Spider-Man or whatever your character is. There's always going to be a different interpretation. So this is James Gunn's. And if it's not for you, there's 80 years worth of stuff. You probably can find something you dig in there. I'm excited for it. And I'm sure it's going to be, at worst, it's going to be not bad. And at best, it'll be an instant classic. So we'll see which way it goes. You've got a few different heroes in there, which looks really cool. I just think it's cool that they know that there's money there. And one of the things I thought was great with superhero movies over the last 20 years, they made it so it could be date night. Your wife would be into it. Even if your wife didn't care about superheroes or want to see any of that, they made the movies relatable enough that people got it, or funny enough or whatever, that people wanted to go and see it. So the fact that you could bring your girlfriend on date night to Guardians of the Galaxy and it wasn't torture for her made it even better. And I think that's part of the sensibility James Gunn's had over the years. I'm straining to think about the suit now, but like, it didn't bother me one way or the other, but I thought the guy looked really good. I liked the dude from The Witcher, that was Superman. Cavill looked awesome. He had a great look as Superman. I think this guy has the same type of look. It's the classic jawline and hair and all that jazz. It looks good, and he looked nice and dorky as Clark also. It's what we do. Everybody gets passionate about what they love. So I always love that people have passion for it, but who cares? If it's not for you, it's not for you. Like I was saying earlier, it's just a different interpretation by somebody, and it's what they see it and it's how they see it. If it's for you, that's awesome. But there'll be another version at some point. You'll find something somewhere else. I think the worst thing about any fandom are the fans. And I hate when people tell you you should enjoy something this way or not because of the way it looks or whatever. If you like it, you like it. That's all that matters. Probably more of them secretly like it than they'll let on. They just feel like they shouldn't because they think something's different. It was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. Like, it was cool. I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought Momoa was awesome as Aquaman. Gail Gadot as Wonder Woman was great. So, like, I thought it was fine. It was cool. I didn't need to shut it off. I didn't walk away from it. But will I watch it a million times? Probably not. If it's on, I'll look at it. If they're always trying to pull the universe together and want to have a shared universe, what better way to do it than expose you to some of these characters in a Superman movie? And who knows how the heck long they're going to be in it. They might be in it for a minute or less just to kind of see it and get it and whet your appetite for it. So I'm all for it. I'd love to see more of them there. Throughout the comic books and throughout the history of it, they've always popped up in each other's books, sometimes on one or two panels, but it's always kind of a neat crossover. So I'd love to see it. And then if people respond positively, they know what heroes to go towards. If Guy Gardner looks awesome with people and they dig that character, then maybe there's a Guy Gardner movie coming out of this. Same with like Mr. Terrific. They only need to be in it for a minute or two, and if it's enough to get us excited, then great. They know which way to go. The other part that I always think too, with Max and with the deal there, Peacemaker was really successful. My daughters love that show, and they could care less about Peacemaker, but thought it was an awesome show. What if it leads to shows with these guys and these characters? They could definitely end up there in 6 episodes, and if it tanks, it tanks. If it's great, then you know you've got something there, and we'll see more of it. Bottom line, I want the content. I want it out there. I want to be able to see it. And it's a golden age for that. Whether we love it or hate it, at least we're getting the content. We don't have to wait decades to see it.
Tell us the thing about the is it Chinese? That Jakku means 10 or something? Or
in Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
Juku is 19.
Okay.
So the only thing different is instead of it, Jakku is J-A.
Yep.
But Juku is J-U. Star Wars, if you notice, the first Star Wars, and I'm talking the original 3, what's his name? Luke Skywalker was wearing the gi top.
So he took Juku, made it Jakku, made a planet out of it called Jakku, but really it should have been a Jedi martial art.
If you think about it, I mean, that's what Jedi were. They were samurai.
Tell me if this is good form for me.
Okay.
This is my Jakku.
You don't want your hands too much in your face.
Okay.
Because you'll block your vision.
Okay.
What I teach my students is the lead hand is out more because it's halfway between you and your opponent.
Okay.
So like if I'm fighting you, okay, I don't want my hands here because actually if my hands are too close to my body, all you got to do is block it and you can't move your hands.
Yep.
But out here,
it should be more like Jakku, like this.
So try this. Parry, strike. We call it a Shudo strike. Parry, strike. Thank you. Thank you. Parry, strike. So the hand out there, it can parry
like
whatever's
this?
coming. Yep, just make like an X.
Yeah. And like that.
Yep.
All right, so I'm more of a lefty, so I should be striking my left then, right?
Yeah.
So I should be like this when I do my.
Yeah. So if you're left dominant.
Yeah.
You want to put your right hand out first.
Okay. Yeah.
And then just come out.
Yeah.
And also too.
Strike.
Yeah. You can also make a finger snap.
Okay.
Which is an effective technique.
Yeah, right to the throat.
Right to the throat.
Yeah. I'm good for that.
Yeah,
I'm good for that.
So like a tiger claw.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you just come around straight. This is a vertical punch because my fist is vertical.
Yeah.
This is a straight punch because the palm is down.
Yeah.
So you can tell them all the you can sit there and go straight punch, vertical punch, Shudo, okay, finger stab, palm heel strike. All the beginnings of your training in Jakku. There you go.
All right. So we just learned some Star Wars Jakku today.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, for all those non-believers, it's just a planet. No, it's not. It's not. We just learned from Sensei Marc today. We learned some Jakku.
There you go. And then next week we'll work on the kicks.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, God. Yeah, we don't do any of this crap though.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I told people. So somebody once asked me, would the crane kick work? I go, when Daniel was first learning it, he never took his hands like this. So I go, why at the end of the movie did he suddenly do this? He never learned that.
Because it just looked good on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who wrote The Karate Kid is a martial artist. The producers wanted the whole wax on, wax off. They go, can you write something where, you know, like Miyagi's teaching him karate or something? He hated it. Like when I was young watching Karate Kid, I thought it was the stupidest thing. I'm like, I still don't know which one's wax on, wax off. But I'm like, he's doing blocks. Okay? You know, up and down, this is the koken. You're blocking with your wrist. Side to side, same thing. So I'm like, what the hell did he talk? You know, what is he talking about? Wax on, wax off, paint the fence, side to side. Stupidest thing in the world.
Wax on, wax off.
The guy literally wrote it, so it was like, okay, the producers will be happy. Nobody else will ever talk about it. To this day, everybody talks about it.
Every meatball's like, wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
We have just learned the Battle of Jakku from Sensei Marc.
And remember, always eyes, always on your opponent. And the most important thing when you strike, you do not strike the person. You strike what's behind them. That is your real target. You'll generate more power. Yeah! The best part was they came in one day to the dojo, and I didn't even know he told him this, but this is how it all got started. He goes, Sensei, did Glenn at the Comic Book Palace, like, sucker punch you? I goes, yeah. I come walking in, you know, expecting to look at comic books, and next thing you know, I'm waking up off the ground. So they were like, I go, you gotta watch Glenn. He's cunning.
They came in after that believing that I actually knocked you out.
And it worked.
When I told them, because they were just being snots, and I says, dude, you know something, and they were still in their geese too. So it's I go, I am gonna come over and I'm gonna kick both of your butts. I go, because Sensei Marc taught you how to karate. I go, I knocked him out one day. You knocked him out. I said, yep, he came in, I just knocked him out. And then, so I said, we never talked about it. When they said him, he just went right along with it. Yeah.
They come into the dojo and they go, did Glenn knock you out? And I go, yeah. Didn't miss a beat. I go, yeah, he's sneaky. I said, I walked through. He was hiding behind the cash register. As soon as I got so far in, next thing I know, I'm waking up off the floor. I said, so now when I come in, I do forward rolls and, you know, I'm always prepared for him. Yeah. And, God, I don't think we ever told him the truth. But
No, we never told him the truth. Yeah, we never told the truth. Yeah. Hey, but all it taught him was that anybody at any given time can beat somebody. Can beat someone. You're not the strongest. You're never the strongest there is.
Nope.
And it's a pretty nice T-shirt too.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I told him that.
This should be the next movie. Arcade.
Hey, they made a lot of failures. What's one more?
Well, I think if you made an arcade movie, it'd be bigger than that Joker Fleur de Lis or whatever it is. New one.
And it'll probably be bigger than Madam Web or Craven.
Because nobody knows who Craven is, but everybody loves arcade.
Well, I like going to arcades. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like to crave things, so I'm craving for things. You know?
So when you send that cup off, I'll make you another one. But people are going to be like, there's something about this arcade guy. And then everybody's going to realize that Sensei Marc is a comic book genius. And Marvel and DC will come to me, and I will be, the next Kevin Feige.
Oh, no, they're putting you in jail for using an arcade and making a mug of it. Yeah, that's what they're coming to you for.
You'll see. They laugh. Look at all the great geniuses they laughed at. And they're going to be like, this guy's on to something. So when I write the arcade movie, I will have a character, and I will base him off of you. All
right.
Just a little quick thing. Yeah, we'll do a Comic Book Palace in the arcade movie.
Ready, like the Stan Lee cameo, but it'll be the Glenn O'Leary Comic Book Palace cameo.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I could do Zilla in it, but we'll figure something.
Yeah.
I will have a horde. Oh, arcade could use a horde of monkeys.
All right.
There we go.
And if you want, I'll be the one that can wrangle the monkeys for him.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Hey, everybody, take it easy.
All right, see you later, Mark.
Like I said, if I don't see you, have a happy New Year.
Yeah.
Man says Python bit his balls while he was sitting on toilet. Well, I can almost believe that. If he was in Florida, there are tons of pythons. It's a possibility that he could bit his balls, but I don't know. You think you'd be checking the toilet? Oh my God! Look at this guy. Man arrested for tranquilizing and raping alligators. Florida, of course, in Florida. Florida man has been arrested after authorities reported he was tranquilizing alligators in the Everglades and then raping them. I have a customer that actually kind of looked like that guy, so hey, I think I know this guy. Man spends the day telling people that their babies are ugly while standing outside a Walmart. That guy is the best. I wonder what we had to say about the people who actually came in with the babies. I like this guy. I want this guy on the show now. I mean, there are ugly babies out there in the world. I mean, there are beautiful babies, they're cute. But why does everyone say, oh, your baby is so cute? No, there are some ugly kids. Someone needs to say, dude, your kid is freaking ugly. This guy's the best. Home burns down after residents fry turkey in garage. You would think of how often this happens. People who decide to fry, maybe people just stop frying turkeys because they can't seem to do it correctly. You need to do it out in your driveway or out in your backyard or something. People are always burning down the houses, or actually burning themselves. Oh, it dropped into the fryer, and they get 3rd-degree burns on 3/4 of their body. Right? That's just the dumbest thing, anyways. So they almost like deserve to have their house just burned down, and hopefully they were in it still, because these people are too stupid to be on Earth. They need to disappear. But they do help the average IQ, though. It's
Hormel is partnering with General Mills breakfast product Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, you know why? Most people would want to try it. I mean, yeah, you have something that tastes like cinnamon toast. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we need more. We need more of that to taste like cinnamon toast. That wasn't even funny. And I think the guy fell into the pit. Yeah. Well, that was awesome. Oh, but you know something? He got right up like a trooper and got up like nothing happened. Wow. There's a giant hole there. How the hell did he fall into it? I mean, it wasn't even. It was noticeable. It wasn't like he was walking backwards or something.
Oh, he's gonna win a kiss on his cheek.
Oh my God. That kid's going to the dentist. No, I mean, after he fixes his jaw from breaking it, it's he just did a flip off he was doing a flip off a fire hydrant and landed face first on the fire hydrant.
Oh shit! Did you see it? Oh shit! Jesus! Oh my God!
That's too gross for V there. Which one do we want to try first, Cory?
Well, I'm not gonna try all three.
All right.
That's too much.
I will try Kit Kat. All right, let's try a Kit Kat. I'm expecting, if this is like a ghetto version or Walmart version of thing, I'm expecting maybe a different chocolate, maybe. Not like
tastes a little different.
Yeah.
So chocolate tastes a little different, and the wafer seems a little firmer. It's not as crispy as crunchy as like a Kit Kat.
Yeah. But the flavor's still there.
If you tried Kit Kat and this back to back, you know the Kit Kat immediately, I think.
Right. But this isn't
bad.
Right.
But it's definitely different than a Kit Kat.
I think it's the ingredients. It's the cookie itself, and it's
a cheaper chocolate.
Right. It's a cheaper chocolate.
Cheaper version of ingredients together.
But for the price of what this is to regular Kit Kat, this is okay to buy this and not have to buy a regular Kit Kat. I think you're still going to get the satisfaction you want out of it. Yeah, 78 cents instead of $1.25.
That's gonna be Twix.
All right, you gonna try the Twix?
I'm guessing the cookie's gonna be a different texture.
Yeah.
And the chocolate might be the same type of chocolate you got there.
I was wondering what would be going on with the Snickers. You could already see the color of the chocolate is different. Yeah.
This is closer to Twix than that is to Kit Kat, I think.
I agree. Even the cookie is closer to this than it is right here.
Flavor wise, cookie. Yeah.
Yep.
This is closer, definitely.
Yeah. This one's a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
It's like drinking a good beer.
Yeah, if someone gave you this and say, you want a Twix and you got this, you're not going to say, what the hell, this isn't a Twix? You'll be all right. For almost half the price, this is worth it.
Absolutely.
The value is there.
I agree.
Because the flavor is still good.
Yep. So thumbs up on the Twix. Kit Kat I can live without.
Yeah, I
I don't think they didn't come close to the Kit Kat on that.
think I'd rather eat a regular Kit Kat.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's try this.
Like 3 days. They make so much food.
Broke pretty easy.
Yeah, it broke pretty easy. I'm looking at it. The nougat itself looks a little different than a Snickers.
Yeah, it looks different texture.
The
Snickers are Milky Way.
no, this should be no, this has the peanuts on the top. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it does a different texture, and it doesn't look as caramelly as a Snickers.
That's another way to keep the cost down. Just use less of the caramel.
This is not a Snickers. Not a Snickers.
Tell me about it, man. Describe it. What are you going through right now, Glenn? What are you experiencing?
Angst. There's not enough caramel like they have in it, but
It looks like it's a lot of nougat in there.
there's a ton of nougat.
Yeah.
This is closer to a Baby Ruth. Yeah, because Baby Ruth has all that nougat, but it's not even nougat. It's a different type of nougat. But they have full peanuts in there. This still has crushed up peanuts, like a. It kind of could be a mixture of a Three Musketeer bar and
That's why I asked if it was a Milky Way. I thought it was Milky Way because it's just so much nougat and you couldn't see like a lot of caramel and peanuts.
This is almost a cross between a Three Musketeer bar and a Snickers.
Is that closer to a Snickers than this is to a Twix, or is which one? What are you thinking? This is obviously the clear winner.
That's a clear winner right there. The Twix.
Which gets the silver medal.
I would give this a silver medal.
Okay.
This is closer to a Kit Kat than this is to a Snickers. It's good though. It's a good candy.
Oh, okay.
It's a good candy, but it's not Snickers.
Okay.
You know, it's this, you know, even though this is an okay candy, you still know that it's
Not a Twix.
but you know that it is a Kit Kat. I mean, it's supposed to be a Kit Kat. There's a combination of something else. To me, it kind of reminds me of a Three Musketeer. None of them suck. Like if someone said, "Hey, you want this?" You can eat it. They don't all suck. This one holds up the best.
That's the winner.
Yep. Twix is the winner. But if you're looking to save a couple bucks,
Yeah,
the price is worth it. You know,
We should buy that for Halloween next year.
but you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. It's good for bootleg candy. Perfect. Yeah.